I went ahead and upgraded Damian Lillard's three-point shot so that it is completely maxed out. Now, obviously, I added the shoe to him, which does have a +1 to three-pointer, which of course helped. And then also I went ahead and upgraded Steph Curry all the way up to level 100 using a bunch of players and of course all the training that was required to get him up to that, and used him as a mentor to add to Damian Lillard. It probably was a waste of XP and of course players as well, but I thought, why not? We'll try it out with Steph Curry, and it has resulted in Dame's three-pointer being completely maxed out. So we're going to be doing some gameplay with him, seeing all of the crazy three-pointers, the off-balance threes, all of that good stuff with this maxed out three-point shot. Obviously, the domination event is out at the moment, and I've gone ahead and got through all of these rewards. So we'll start off by claiming them up, and at the end of the video, we will be claiming another Topaz player. So we get Tobias Harris out of that Dark Matter pack, and then we get a Year of the Rabbit token and some Elite Gear keys, which is always really useful. And of course, the Year of the Rabbit tokens will be useful as well. But let's see what we get out of this Topaz player. We get a Steven Adams, which is a really nice pull. 44k over there. We'll go into the store and we'll claim up a random gear. If we can get something really good, that would be amazing. What are we going to get? It's just going to be an Air Jordan 4 over there. So it's not too bad, but we'll go on to my team. And as you can see, we did manage to pick up Nicholas Claxton, and I don't think Steven Adams is going to be any better than that, but we'll train him up anyway and see what he goes up to. He goes up to straight away 47,319, which is slightly better than Nicholas Claxton. It's not absolutely amazing, but we'll keep him in anyway. And of course, we will equip that shoe over there, and we'll go into a game and see exactly how good Dame is on the tourneys. And of course, by the end of this quarter, we should be getting another Topaz player. We're trying to get up to the Jade tier if we can, and we are slowly getting there bit by bit with the team that we've got. But we're going to see exactly what Dame can do, knocking down deep three-pointers, off-balance threes, all of that good stuff, hopefully. Of course, maxing out his three-pointer. It took a lot of effort to get up to it, but I think it is definitely worth it. And hopefully I can get some more Dark Matter cards to potentially upgrade him a little bit further and maybe keep him as a point guard, because it's always useful to have him, I find, on the lineup to use in, say, domination, 3 versus 3, any of those events head-to-head. He is a very useful card to have. Even though his power isn't the best compared to some of the other cards I've got, I still think it is very useful to have him on my team. So we'll just set the pick over there with Steven Adams. He got a little bit of space. It's a decent release, and he's just going to break that one, unfortunately. But we get the rebound there with Steven Adams, so we got another chance over there. I think he needs a little bit more space than that on the shot, because he was still pretty heavily contested on that one. That one's got a little bit more space, and it's a good release, and he is going to sink that one over there. Our first three-pointer. We're going to hopefully try and get 4 buzzer beaters in a row with this card at the end of each quarter. We almost get the steal there off of them, and we do again nearly get the steal over there with Johnson. They're going to dish it back out. Dame's guarding them pretty well, and can we get the steal this time? It's just going to get called on the reach-in foul, unfortunately. Let's find Dame over here. We'll run in a little bit again. He's guarded over there, so we'll set the screen with Steven Adams. We'll go for the off-balance three. It's a green release this time, and he is going to sink that shot. A lovely shot over there. We'll try and make it a little bit more difficult for him with the range, and of course making it a little bit more contested on the shots as well, to see exactly how good this card is. But imagine him or Steph Curry being an even higher power rating. That'd be absolutely nuts if you had like an Obsidian version of them, or even an Amber version. That'd be absolutely ridiculous. Of course, I'm not there yet with my progression in the game, but we'll try and shoot this three-pointer over here. It's a pretty deep three, and of course he is going to brick that one. Maybe we've got to get lucky with some of those three-pointers, or maybe we just need a bit of a better release for him to make them, because you never know. A logo shot might be coming our way from Dame, because I think he might have it in him to knock it down. The clock is going to run down a bit. They're going to knock that shot down. So we got 5.8 seconds to make a three-pointer with Dame. We'll play it to him over here. The clock is going to run down a little bit. We'll find a bit of space over here. It's a decent release, and he is going to splash that three-pointer at the buzzer. That's 1 for 4 on the buzzer beaters in this game. Hopefully we can keep it going in the second quarter and get another one at the end of the quarter. But of course, we'll try and start off with a three-pointer over here. He's got some space. We'll do some dribble moves and try and pull it off after the dribble moves. We'll get the shot off over there, and he's just going to make that one over there. I thought he was going to miss just because of that poor release, but he does make the shot, and that's what makes him really good with the maxed out three. We get the steal that time with Steven Adams, which is pretty good. We'll play it over to Dame over here in the corner on the left-hand side, and he's just going to miss that one, unfortunately. We do get the rebound, though, with Hachimura, so let's play it back out to Dame on the left-hand side. We're going for the corner over here. It's a little bit off balance, and he's just, unfortunately, going to miss that one. I need to work on my releases a little bit better, because I'm sure if it was a decent release, he might be able to make that shot. But we'll try and get the steal if we can off of them. We're just going to get a little bit closer. They're going to play it out to Tatum. Going to do some dribble moves on us. Can we get the steal with Johnson? We're just going to miss it that time. They're going to set the screen, and they're going to go in with Tatum, who plays it back out. They're just going to pass the ball around a little bit. We're still guarding them pretty well. They get the shot off, and they do miss. We get the rebound, though, with Johnson. Let's find Dame over here. We'll try the right-hand side for 3 this time. It's a poor release on my part, and he's just unfortunately going to miss that one, but Hachimura is going to come through with a lovely dunk to finish off the points. Probably missing both of those because of my poor release. He was a little bit contested on both of those shots, though, which does make it a little bit more tricky. All right, we've got Dame over here. We'll try and knock another off-balance shot off. We'll get the screen there with Steven Adams. We've got a bit of space that time. It's a bit of a poor release, and unfortunately, he is going to miss that one over there. The clock is running down. They're going to get the shot off, and they're going to miss, and unfortunately, we don't get the chance to get a second buzzer beater 3 in with Dame, unfortunately. Would have been nice to, but hopefully we can get one in the 3rd and 4th quarter. We've got to time it right and hope that they manage to get a shot off quickly so that we can get the ball back and knock one down the other end. But let's go in with Dame this time. He's going to get guarded again. We'll set the screen if we can find a bit of space. He's guarded this time by Tatum, gets the shot off, and he's going to sink that one even with a little bit of a poor release on my part. That was absolutely insane, getting contested and still making the shot. Hopefully we can make more of them. They're going to shoot the floater, and they are going to make that one. So we got another chance here with Dame to try and knock down an insane 3-pointer. We're going with him over here. He's got tons of space. We get the green release, and he's going to sink that one from way downtown. We get the rebound that time with Johnson. We got Dame on the right-hand side. We'll try and go in with a 3 with him on the right-hand side in the corner. It's a decent release, and he is going to splash that 3-pointer. He's up to 21 points in the game. It's not the best, but considering we are playing in the Topaz tourneys, and he is still just a dark matter card, it is pretty good. We almost get the block there, and they're going to get the shot off, but they are going to miss it, and we get the rebound there with Steven Adams. So let's try and find Dame over here. He's got some space. We're going for the off-balance 3, and he's just unfortunately going to miss that one, probably because of my poor release. My release on that one was absolutely terrible. We can let the clock run down a little bit over here just so we can get a buzzer beater 3. We'll try and knock it down, sort of coming in from the right and then stepping back out a little bit if we can. And hopefully we get a good release as well to make sure it goes in. We've got just about 3 seconds left, so let's try and find a good spot. It's a good spot over here. It's a poor release, and unfortunately he is going to miss that one. Maybe if that was a good release, it would have gone in, but it was a bit of a stinky one on my part. But we are in the final quarter this time, so let's see how crazy he can get in the final quarter, knocking down 3s. Dame's got a bit of space over here. We'll get the 3 off. It's a good release, and unfortunately he is just going to miss that one. Maybe I'm trying to be a bit too ambitious with the shots that I'm taking, but I thought that one might have gone in on a decent release. But we'll go from the left-hand side this time, see if he can knock this one down. Pretty challenge on that shot, but he's going to rattle that one home. He's making the ones that I'm thinking are absolutely impossible to make, and some of the ones that I think are going to go in, he doesn't make. So it's a little bit of a topsy-turvy thing over here, but he is still making those ridiculous 3s. We'll play it over to Dame on the left on the catch and shoot 3, and he's going to splash that one over there. 27 points in the game. Considering the tourney, that is pretty decent indeed. Can we try and get another couple of 3-pointers in before the game ends? We've just got under 40 seconds left in the quarter. They're just going to dribble around a little bit, waste a bit of time. We're trying to get the steal with Hachimura, and we get called again on the reach-in foul. Dame's going to get the rebound that time. We've got the clock running down, just under 10 seconds left, and we lose the ball, unfortunately, but they're going to come the other way, and they're going to make the layup. But we still got 4 seconds left on the clock to make a 3-pointer, which we really need to do. So I'll play the ball to Dame over here, all the way up the court. He's got a ton of space. We're just going to get this shot off just at the buzzer, and he is just going to miss that one. I sort of ran out of time a little bit at the end, unfortunately. But this card is still really good, and he is punching a little bit above his weight playing in this Topaz tourney, considering he is a dark matter card, and he hasn't been upgraded a huge amount. He is just at level 25. So maybe if I could upgrade him a little bit further, he'd be absolutely ridiculous. But in terms of playing with him in domination and all of that stuff, he is pretty good. We do get a small forward over there from the quarterfinals of the Topaz tourney. So let's see if he goes into my lineup over here. We'll just update team, and he does. He is better than that Johnson at the moment. So let's go ahead and train him up and see what he goes up to. Straight away going up to 48,436. So currently my team is 50k power, which is very solid considering a couple videos ago we just made it into the Topaz tier. So we're slowly progressing in terms of getting up to the J tier as well. Damian Lillard is still absolutely ridiculous, but we are still going to keep working and trying to get up to the J tier and try and get better and better awards with every single event that comes out. Obviously in the catalog at the moment, because we got those Year of the Rabbit tokens, we are getting closer to getting Wiggins, who would be a pretty nice addition to the team. We could maybe get up to Halliburton, but that's going to be a little bit of a stretch. It depends on what events come out and of course how many I get from each specific event. Chris Bosh again would be a little bit of a challenge to get up to, and then Dirk Nowitzki is probably out of the question, as of course is Stephen Marbury and Carmelo Anthony, but you never know. we'll have to wait and see what the other events have in store for us for the year of the rabbit. But that is going to be it for the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop a like. Let me know in the comment section down below, what sort of mentors have you got at the moment? Of course, Steph Curry is the only one that I've got at the moment, but I'll probably get a couple more if I possibly can. Let me know all of that in the comment section down below. And if you want to go check out all of my progression so far on 2K Mobile, go check out the playlist in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in one of those videos. Peace.